Welcome to day 365 of this business vlogging experiment. This is the last video of the series of this experiment. I made it. We made it. Thank you for being here with me throughout this journey. I've been a little bit inconsistent in the structure of these vlogs, but it's all good because this is the last one. So with that in mind, this video is day 348 to 365. Again, I had to group like 20 days together, and I'm filming this like after I officially wrapped it up. It's like a few weeks later. I feel like everything that we've been working on this past year, it just all, right now, it just feels like a blur. And I am so incredibly happy that I decided to vlog this journey because it's real and it's raw and it's honest, and I'm all about that. And it's not like fancy. It's not fancy. It's not pretty. It's not like, look at me go from this to like, oh my God, I'm multiple seven-figure in 2.5 months. But this is, I mean, not yet, but this is my story. This is my story so far, and I'm just really glad that I decided to film this. From day one, I said Gary Vaynerchuk has inspired this documentation, this experiment, and I can't wait to continue documenting one day with a team, because I'm not trying to keep up, like running a business, working on my personal brand, working on my fitness stuff, vlogging and doing all these things, and vlogging and editing. So this will continue one day when I have my very own D-Rock. We'll see. If you haven't watched any of the videos before, basically I started an online business helping health and wellness entrepreneurs use social media, specifically Instagram, to grow their business, to connect with their audience, and that has been the bulk of the subject for this vlog. And so we launched our course, our program, and it went amazing in the sense that I'm just glad that it happened. I'm glad that we did it. I'm glad that we put ourselves out there, and it went I don't want to say bad, because it wasn't bad. It's just a very big old learning experience. I'm probably gonna take a few moments to gather my thoughts. Maybe even today, tonight, maybe even an extra day. Okay, I feel so super happy and grateful and accomplished. And I also feel like I could have done more. So I'm like walking that fine line. You know what, that's lame. I am super grateful for all of this, for everything that I get to try and everything that I get to do and everything that I've attempted and everything that has failed and everything that has not worked and has worked, and the lessons and all the things, because I am just getting started. Now currently planning to do it all over again, but better, bigger, faster, just all around a better draft of it. I'm so dang proud, because seriously, a year ago, I wasn't thinking the same way. I knew that I wanted to do something. I just thought, oh, it's gonna take a really long time to be able to get there. But no, in a year, went for it, and we created something, and we put something out there, and that happened within a year. We actually made our very first sale completely unexpected and a day early, because we basically opened everything up, right? And somebody from Australia, which is time zone, you know, the time zones and all that, purchased our product. And it was just unexpected. Eddie wasn't even here. I couldn't believe it. I had no words. I still, just thinking about it, it was seriously the best moment ever. And I was like, holy crap, this is happening. We're doing this. And again, if you haven't seen some of the other videos in this vlog, the program that we used to guide us through this process was James Wedmore's Business by Design program. And I mean, throughout this whole year, I have been like fighting a lot of things, learning a lot of things, having these massive breakthroughs, but just overall, just getting down to it and taking action. And that has been the biggest, such a big help from going through his program and just listening to James's podcasts. Yeah, there's just, dang, there's just so much. I could go on and on and on and on, but no, I'm not gonna do that. So last year, when I started this vlog, I didn't know what I was vlogging about. I was like trying to vlog about like 5 different things for this experiment. I wasn't sure whether I should start working on my online business or focus on my lifestyle page. For years, I had just had these ideas, but I didn't know how they were gonna come to life. And I genuinely thought that it was going to take like 5+ years to get things going. Another thing that's totally different now is that Eddie wasn't working with me at the time when I started this experiment. The office was a mess, and we, have since redone it, obviously. And oddly enough, I'm filming at our house, not in our office. Overall, my approach, courses of action, like everything was just not clear. I don't know, I was just kind of like winging it, but with no real direction, dealing with like anxiety and like panic attacks and like just feeling confused and alone. But I know that I have grown so much since the first day that I filmed this vlog. Something that's super tangible and very measurable is that when I started this vlogging experiment, I had made less than $100 from my online business, from what I'm doing now. And since our launch, I've made over $2,000 in putting into practice the things that I've learned from the Business by Design program. And here's the thing. That's not a lot in terms of where I want to go, but oh my gosh, it is so much more than I thought I would be able to do right now. So just this whole year, this whole vlogging experiment, this whole experience has just been eye-opening. I know what I'm working on now. I know I'm very clear on what I'm building and why I'm building it and how I'm building it. Eddie's working with me now. That's a huge one. We're both going full force and all in with this business, with the brand, with these really exciting and powerful things. And I don't feel confused and overwhelmed like 90% of the time like I used to before. Now it will happen. So growing, and I feel like we're all on this journey of like growing and evolving and just learning. But now I am more aware, way more self-aware of when I'm getting into the habit of like comparing myself, of getting in my own way. And now I know, like, I catch myself when those things happen and I'm able to address it, shift my thought process, shift how I'm thinking about things, put my attention somewhere else, and seriously, like, I know it sounds like cheesy or whatever, but I feel like a totally different person. I mean, I liked myself back then, but I'm digging where I'm at right now. I gotta say, one, obviously I'm super pumped and thrilled and happy that I decided to do this experiment. I'm also equally excited that it's over. Also, Gary Vaynerchuk, like, will forever be my uncle that he doesn't know. His team, his whole, everything that he puts out there has just been super helpful, and I just love it. And Jim Fortin, oh my gosh, super obsessed with his podcast, and I am pumped. I know that within the next year, I'm going to enroll in his program and I'm going to work with him. James Wedmore and all of his resources and everything, and the program that I am going through, Marie Forleo and her B-School program, like there's just been so many online teachers, mentors, educators that because of what they have been putting out there, because they have not stopped to compare themselves and they have not quit and they have kept growing and growing and going and going. But because of all of that, that's been a huge factor in me not giving up. And then I also want to take this time to thank my husband and Cilantro, and they're amazing, and the support of my friends and family, but I'm not going to do that because that's more of like a personal thing. So anyway, that's it. That's all I've got. This business vlogging experiment is done. Thank you so much for being here. I know that like maybe 20 people, if that, have watched each of these videos, But it's all good. I am so thankful for you. If one day more than 20 people get to watch this, and if one day they are inspired or moved or motivated by me sharing my journey and the ups and downs and everything that I put out there, it will have made all of this worth it. And if not, it's still worth it, because I love knowing that I can look back and see this. Look at everything that I've accomplished, how I've grown, how I have evolved. And again, this is just the beginning. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you around.